The next thing that I would spend some time considering is your personal property, whether it be your vehicles or your home, especially if you live closer to the actual environmental emergency. What do I mean by closer to? I mean, if you live on the bay side of Palm, where they hardly ever even smell the stink, right? That's further away. If you live closer to the Tijuana River or out on the farms, even, um, I, I would spend some time thinking about the days when it's really misty and we have had a lot of that. You go outside, you take a breath, and you have that chemical smell that you can taste in your mouth. What's being left on your vehicles, and has it caused any damage to the paint on your cars or your trucks? I know there was somebody who posted in a local group talking about their boat cover and how their boat cover seems to have suffered. And every time that it's a super misty and they go out afterwards, the discoloration that they're spraying off of it. Um, is it necessarily the same thing? Is it necessarily to blame? And I'm certainly not in a position to tell you yes or no on that today. But again, it's one of those things where you should be keeping track, because if we get to a place where there's a class action settlement, for example, and they say, well, does anybody even have any proof that you even had a boat cover? Then you have that proof, right? You already have that information. Does it have to be perfect and detailed and to the minute? No, but it's good to have kind of an outline strategy also for your personal property. And the other thing I would say too is we know that when you have chemicals and you have heavy metals and things out there in the dirt, and then it all dries out when when it's not the rainy season, it has an opportunity to dry out, and then the wind blows. That dust, that contaminated dust, is now blowing around and on things. So again, like I've said earlier today, we're talking about our personal wellness in our family, our pets' wellness, and also our personal property. Just good information to start gathering, getting your timeline, getting a date for, just in case that conversation comes up, or when that conversation comes up, you're a little more prepared.